What is going on, my YouTube friends? Yes, back out in the garage tonight with the Fairmont, trying to figure out where these wires go. And this is the wires for the headlights and the turn signals and the brake lights and stuff like that. The back part, that's pretty much plug and play. The front part, I got to run the headlights. I'm going to try to hide the wires and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to get this stuff taken care of before I do the wiring for the ignition and the fuel pump and everything else. So let me turn this around. Let me show you what I got going on. My radiator, and I got to get a trans cooler still. And I'm still waiting on my parts for LMR. So let's turn this around. So these right here are the wires that go into the headlights and turn signals and such that I got ran down here. These wires right here go to the starter solenoid. And I have a starter solenoid on the starter down there as well. So, and I got that. There's the radiator. I just got the radiator sitting in there right now. Like it says LMR, I'm waiting for the fan and stuff to come in for that because I got to run that wiring as well. So it shouldn't be too bad. And then you can see where I got that. And then these wires right here. Alrighty. So I got these wires right here. I got them run through here. And I got them coming out here. And then running through here. And then out here. And again, these are for the headlights and stuff as well. So, and this right here is kind of a mess. So I'm going to have to repair some of these wires. You get what I'm saying? So we'll get those and get those repaired. I just kind of twisted them together so I knew where they went to. That goes there too. And then, it's, like I said, as you can see what I got going on here. So once I get all this going and ready to go, and the solenoid is on this side of the car. And like I said, there's also a starter solenoid on the starter as well too. So, but yeah, the bigger part of wires, they run across the back. I'm gonna figure out a way to hide them, either that or put them in looms and get those straightened out. But we're going in the right direction, you know. So once we get this wiring and stuff straight and get it going on, baby, we'll be ready to rock and roll, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Oh, and transmission lines. I got to get them straightened out too. So, yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it, trying to get things straightened out. And it's not all that bad. Once I got the wires laid out right and everything like that, I had to figure it out. For some reason, I thought these went across under the radiator, but they don't. They usually go back here on the back. So, yeah. So. All right, let me turn this back. So yeah, I get this and get these wires ran. I got to repair a lot of them where they plug into the back of the headlights, where the headlights plug into them, and then I got new plugs from them. I had a Lincoln over at the junkyard. I went over and got all that stuff before we sold it, you know. But yeah, I got a lot going on. We're steadily working on it. Yeah, baby. So anyhow, I got the wiring, I got the switch panel. Yeah, we're ready to go, man, as far as the wiring goes. But I'm waiting on the fan shroud, and get all that, because that way I can do all this wiring at one time. That way I ain't got to keep pulling that switch panel in and out. I can just do it all at one time and get it done and be done. And I think this is going to be a good way of getting it done. With those modules, man, I think that's going to make it a lot easier. So, you know, Pinks and Salty, all those guys are telling me about it, and you know, our boy Funky Stangs, you know, he helped me with it too. So, yeah, I'm going to go that route. You know, it's going to work, and I think to be a lot less, as they said, spaghetti to deal with. And I hate wiring. I mean, I can do it. I've done it in the past. I'm not a big fan of it. Nope. But yeah. I think we're moving forward, man. I'm hoping to have this thing fired up here soon. I mean, I like to have this thing fired up and on the ground by summer, you know. Never know. I might be able to take it to Ford Takeover as well, but I'm not gonna bet on it. That's for sure. All right, guys, gals, you guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for watching my videos and sticking with me all this time with this Fairmont. It's been about 12 years, 13 years that I've been working on this thing, and it just how time flies. And you know, a lot of times, you know, life takes over sometimes, and you can't do the things you want to do and get done. You know. I might have a little something else come to the channel. I said I'm not buying no more cars, but this car, I think I'm pretty much going to have to buy this car because I've been interested in this car for a long time. And the guy that owns the car, he passed away, and his wife said that 55 Chevy is sitting in the backyard waiting on you. So it's going to be a 55 Chevy. And it's been so long since I looked at it, I can't remember if it's a post car or if it's a hardtop, you know. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's a post car, but we'll see what happens. I'll take it either way if I can get a good price on it, you know. I don't have a lot of money to spend on a car. You know, I've put everything into this Fairmont. I probably could have bought a couple different cars, all the money I put in this thing. But, hey, I'm just going to keep moving forward, man, and get things done. But, yeah, we're working on it. And like I says, I might have that 55 Chevy. The guy or the lady that I'm getting it from, her husband, he's a great guy, man. He showed me how to drive a tow truck and how to back up trailers and how to use a torch. And he taught me a lot of things, you know, And those are the things that you value in life, is the things that you learn. My dad never really ran a torch or nothing like that. I mean, he worked on cars and stuff, but he never really ran a torch. He always had that stuff done, you know. And working at the junkyard and stuff like that, able for me to learn. So the lady that has the 55 Chevy, we were talking about it, man, and I was actually getting goosebumps just talking about it, you know, because he was that good of a guy to me, you know. I mean, he wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but I liked him. Probably should have stuck around and hung around a little bit more than I did, but you know, I have my wife and my kids and stuff like that. Life goes on, but anyhow, again, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And have a great day, night, or whatever time it is you watch this video. We'll see you soon, man. So I get the rest of the parts, I'll do unboxing, and we'll start working on that. Oh, yeah, buddy.